Hi, Steve Mills here, and welcome to my podcast. Thank you ever so much for listening. It's great to be sharing with you some tried, tested, and proven ways to grow your business, as my good friend Peter Thompson would say. Today, I've got a question for you, and this question is very simply, why is your business not twice the size it is and twice as profitable as it is right now? Now, I don't want to be harsh on you in any way. I just wanted to get you thinking about your business and why you're not more successful and why you're not more profitable and you're not getting twice the many leads and so on and so forth. Now, obviously, I don't know your business, so I don't know the answers to those questions. But if you think about it, what would make you grow? What would help you to grow your business? What do you need to do in order to double the size of your business in the next 12 months? Well, one thing you need to do is to double the amount of leads that you get, and then to double the amount of leads that you convert into business. In other words, to double your sales. That would just make sense, wouldn't it? So the question that we've got now is, how do we do that? Well, the way we do that is really quite simple, and it's to look at what you're doing right now. What are you doing in your marketing right now? And work out how we can do that better. Then, step 2, to increase the number of marketing streams that you're currently using. So, let's, for example, take a look at, perhaps you're doing email marketing. And we look at your email marketing and you say to yourself, right, okay, so I'm sending out X amount of emails to X amount of people, and I'm getting X open rate and X amount of click-through rate. That's a lot of X's, I know, but whatever those numbers are. And then you've got to work out what you need to do. Where are the weaknesses there? Is it that you're not sending out enough emails? Are you not keeping in touch? Do you need to grow that database? Do you need to connect to a load more people? Have you got an issue with your open rate? Perhaps emails are not getting delivered, or your database have sort of opted out, not literally opted out, but they're not reading your marketing, and perhaps you need to be slightly less salesy and more information based. As I said, I don't know what's wrong with your system if you've got a system, but what I do know is how to sort marketing systems out. So once we've sorted out your email marketing, the next step is obviously to look at the next thing. So perhaps you're going networking. You go to chambers of commerce, let's say, and you attend those events, and that's a key way of winning business. So again, you look at your numbers. Where are you right now? How many events do you go to? How many events do you need to go to win a new lead or a new client? And then work out, step 2, what you need to do in order to improve the effectiveness of your networking plan. So, for example, is it the best use of your time going networking at all? And if it is it better to go to chambers of commerce events? And if so, which events? Is it appropriate to perhaps try to speak at one of those events to increase the number and amount of business you win? What about before the event? Thinking about how you look and what you're going to take to the event, and how you're going to turn up, and what sort of questions you're going to ask, and when you're there, who you're going to try to speak to, how you're going to get a list of people who are there, and afterwards, and really importantly, how are you going to follow up? Because, I can tell you now, I've been to hundreds of networking events. In truth, probably thousands of networking events over, the 25 years that I've been doing this. And I can tell you now, I've met thousands of business owners, and I will bet you that I could count on my fingers the number of people who have followed up with me after those networking events. It's certainly certainly, I think it's probably less than 10. It's certainly less than 20. And so that's a real mistake that those thousands of business owners have made. So if you don't make that and you follow up effectively, then hopefully you'll stand out. You'll be outstanding from the number of people that you're winning business from. So that's really essentially my step one of what I do when I go and work with businesses. And whilst, the purpose of the podcast here is not to, put me forward as somebody that you want to work with. If you do, by all means, give me a call. But what I want you to do is to take what I'm saying on board and take the first step to start, improving your marketing. And so the first step is to look at each and every element of your sales and marketing system and work out how you could do it better, how you could raise your game. Because I guarantee there's something. There's always something. There's never, ever not been something. There's something wrong with my system even. When I say wrong, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. What it means is it could be improved. I've always believed, that everything can be improved. Nothing's perfect. And I think that comes from my background as a sportsman. I played sport at international level, and to get to that sort of standard, you need to constantly, never-endingly, and absolutely be almost, just obsessively looking at how you can get more out of each and every element of your game. And you've got to get you've got to get more out of each and every element of your sales and marketing. However, step 2 is now then all about looking at what you're not doing. Once you've improved what you're doing and you've got that working as well as possible, step 2 is getting more new things, trying more new things, looking at marketing that you're not doing. If you're not doing things like remarketing using Google or remarketing using social media, you need to look into that and look at how to do that really effectively. And some people have not even don't even know what I'm talking about when I use the word remarketing. If you're not doing email marketing, then why? Why would you not do email marketing? I really don't understand why people don't do it. It's a fantastic, easy, simple, low-cost way of keeping in touch with prospects, making them fully aware of everything that you do and everything that you sell, and, keeping in touch with customers as well. It's such a powerful marketing tool. You take LinkedIn. People say, well, I'm on LinkedIn, Steve, but I don't really do very much. So you're probably, if you're like 90% of the businesses that I speak to, you will fall into that category. You're on LinkedIn, but you don't really do much. You don't really win much, if any, business on it. Well, I can tell you that is unacceptable. Well, it is to me anyway. I want to win business on it. I don't want to spend time, money, and effort on marketing that doesn't work. Take your website, is that working as well as possible? Is that creating lots of leads? If not, it might be worth looking at some pay-per-click advertising. If you've never done that before, or if you've never done that before, you might want to start thinking about doing that now. And what about search engine optimization? What about using social media to drive thousands of people to your website every day, week, or month? Do you get the idea? I really hope you're getting this. I really do. Now, if you're a business that wins a lot of their business from word of mouth, you win a lot of business from word of mouth, then again, there's a huge opportunity here. And that is to set up a referral marketing system. If you've not got a referral marketing system in your business, then now's the time to take action and start to win even more business from referral. And so it goes on, and this is an ongoing, never-ending, constantly improving system that you want to get into your business in order to help you to achieve the goal of doubling your business and doubling your profit over the next year and the next year and the next year after that, because that's what I help businesses do. Looking at each and every element of your sales and marketing processes and systems, working out how we can improve them by 10%, 20, 50, or sometimes 200% increase, and then looking at what you're not doing, that if you did, and you did it well, you could create an abundance of new leads, sales, and profit for your business. So, I hope you've enjoyed my talk, but even more that, I hope that it's motivated you to take action, either yourself or to take action and call me, because I'd be very happy to help you in some way with this. But either way, go and take action, go and grow your business, and I wish you every success in doing so. So thank you ever so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you again on my next podcast. Thank you very much.